Hi everybody, it's Julie. I have a Dollar Tree haul out of my Dollar Tree box. And this is how I am going to be making my Dollar Tree Talent Challenge Journal for Paper Terrace. It's also going to be the base of my journal for the March Make a Kit, Make a Journal, Junk Journal Challenge on my channel, Dear Julie Julie. So I have some basic items that I'm going to show you that will be used for basically all of the things I'm going to make. I have big hopes. We're going to call these stash busters because I would really like to use up some of this Dollar Tree stuff, or at least get it to where it can get put into my regular inventory. So these are the basic items that I have picked to make the base of the journal. Then I'm going to show you, I haven't decided which journal I'm actually going to make yet, but these will probably be used for the pages and everything of all of them. So first of all, I have this book. Now this, I am going to use this book for one of the journals that I'm making, and it has gray bullet journaling in it. I will probably cut the gray off the top of that, but then this book can be a cover. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking, and of course that is going to be too thin of a cover for a Dear Julie Julie journal, so I will probably use this as my for the outside. So I will be able to use the back of my paper pad here, and then if I get the other one, but I'll have the back of this to be able to make new spine for that one. And the other thing I love about this ribbon, I've used this before in challenges, because this ribbon comes off, or this lace. So for the $1.25, I have 3 yards of lace and 3 yards of the burlap, and there is wire in the burlap. So I have a wire element that I can use. I have lace. A lot of times I'll cut this lace down the line, and so it's really easy to get off. It just takes a minute, but you do end up with some fuzz, okay, because you see the thread, it's a fuzzy thread. I don't know why, but it's fuzzy. Okay, so that will be a definite for probably for all the journals. Okay, the journal choices that I have, the bullet journaling paper. This was computer paper that they had. It just has a gray edge, and and then it does have a piece of cardboard in here that I might be able to use for something, and so that is great. I love this paper. It is 9 by 12. Okay, you can find it at some of the older Dollar Trees. I still have found it, but it's starting to be gone. And so it's a sketch pad. It has 40 sheets in it. I've actually already tea dyed some and have them ready. This is some of the children's paper, children's lined paper. Okay, and if you get down past the top piece, you get the little lines. I love to use that. That is if I have enough room in the journal, I can use 16 things, 17 if I'm pushing it from Dollar Tree to make this. So they had this old calendar, was the only one they had, but I got it because I thought I might be able to use this as a soft cover. You know, I love to cut the calendar pieces out. I will use those calendars and note papers a lot of times that you've seen me use. But this one had a calendar. So then you also have these that I can use for some embellishments. And then we had this great page here, and this great page here, and then calendar page with the notes thing on the side. If you saw my Dollar Tree journal from 6 years ago, I used a calendar in that. And when I was looking at it, one of the things I loved was all the little things that were folded up that had the calendar on the inside. So this I was really excited to find. My Dollar Tree is a Family Dollar Tree. Okay, so my Dollar Tree area is very small, but I was really glad to find some lined paper. And so I did pick this up, and this also can be a cover. Okay, and I can cut it down to the size that I want or need. And so it's going to be easy to go ahead, take the staples out, and have side-by-side pages of lined paper. So my Dollar Tree, when I went to go get tea, it was shipping, or they were putting stuff out, and they had 4 of those gigantic things that they hold all their stuff on, and they were so heavy I couldn't move it, and I couldn't get to the tea. So I came home and I grabbed some green tea bags, and that's what I did. I have already tea dyed enough papers to at least do 1 or 2 of the journals from out of what I had here. Okay, so showing you some of the other, so these I have. So I've got tea, I've got the gray dot paper, the gray edge paper, the calendar, this one, and that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8 of my items already. Okay, but so then another thing that I like to use is these stickers, and I didn't want to open a new one because I know I won't use a whole package of them, so I just put this in my box. But that's something I like to use. I was able to find this heart pad of paper. I was able to find some note cards. These were in my box. And then sticking with this green theme, I have this tissue paper, and it has this, but it's you know, one side is really dark and one side is really faint, so depending on which one I want to use. But it gives me 4 types of paper that I can make. I have the rub-ons that match it. I have this fold out with the notes, and so I think that I can make some really cool things with that. So this was the main one that I was thinking of using. Okay, now these are, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. So 8 and 6, we got 14. So I can, well, I'm probably going to need fabric. Okay, so, and this was the only thing that I have been able to find that it is going to be sufficient. And then this ribbon. And these stickers. So that is probably what I'm going to make for my Dollar Tree journal. Okay, now the other things that I have that are kind of generic, I do have these I just got at the Dollar Tree. So they have the file cards. I've gotten them in colors also, but I thought the white were better. So that's a possibility. I told you all I did get some cards, and that was in the oh my goodness. the Patreon craft and chat, I was talking about it. And you see, usually there's just one thing on it, but these had them on both sides. And so I wasn't sure if I can use these, but these are kind of generic also. Okay, I'm gonna put them back in here. My favorite lace, and I love this lace. You can cut it and use it. You'll see I did that in my Dollar Tree journal from 6 years ago. I cut the lace down here and I had 2 different sizes of lace. So that's still a possibility that I might take something out and put this in. And then they had the Live, Love, and Laugh that matches. But I might make something extra and add that in later. But this is probably, without that, this is probably my kit right here. Okay, but I want to show you the other options that I have. Okay, so remembering that I'm probably going to keep this right here. I have a pink rose option that included, I have some beads, and you'll see that I think there's a second pink option. No, there's not. I didn't put it together. But this one has, this is the note paper that I have for roses. So I'm going to do kind of the same thing for my Dear Julie Julie challenge. So this one gives you the little photo album, but that also gives you pockets that you can add to a journal. It's so that's a possibility. I had these Be Inspired, Join Us for All Occasions. So when I've done these before, I have gone ahead and I've fussy cut some of them and fussy cut like this and this to just have a card out of that. But it does come with the envelopes, so that is awesome. And then I have the thank you cards that match it, and 6 of those, and this large card that I would be able to use. So now this is a different one. Isn't that one pretty? This one reminds me of Easter. So, yeah, so it's like, okay. And I probably have like ribbon or something that I can pull out, and tissue paper from Dollar Tree in like my pink stuff and things like that. So it's going to depend on if I go that kind of rose or I decide to go that kind. But you see I've got all these colors that will go. Okay, so that was the rose option. Next I have the sunflower option. And I start off, I have some fabric that is sunflower. I have some of the little sunflower flowers, and I did just find those the other day. They were in with the wooden stuff. A set of stickers that's sunflowers. This set of stickers. Then, you guys remember when I got this paper? This is Dollar Tree. Remember it had the wrong cover? It had, this cover was on the one that was magenta, and the magenta cover was on the one with the sunflower papers. So that would give me all that. So that might be a good one. And and then I have a stencil. And I have the plain papers also. So that could be sunflowers. Now look at the sunflower. The behind it has like the rub-ons. Okay, so the it looks just like the rub-ons are behind those. Interesting. So I could do sunflowers. And for the Dear Julie Julie one, I could use, there's several sunflower digital kits that I could use. So I have this paper splitting this. So then I have pet stuff. So there's cats, there's some cards, there's a dog calendar and a cat calendar. Again, guys, these were in my Dollar Tree box and or dollar store box. There's dogs and cat stickers, and then these made me think of our pets. And then here's a dog page. Okay, and if you didn't know, I have a new digital called Pet Rescue that would work really, really well with. So let me put the sunflowers and the roses back in their box. And so I have one other set up that, now this one I would probably have to do away with some things over here. This one starts, I have this blue, okay, with the note papers in it, and I was thinking this could be a traveler's notebook journal. It would be small. The papers would be like 3.5 inches to do it, but that is a possibility. I have some black chalkboard tags. I have these labels, and there's 10 of them. That's a lot, okay? Then these stickers. There's two sets of those stickers. It's got the fish and the seahorse. And then we've got this tissue that's got like a splash pour thing and some blue. And here we have a mermaid album, but you've got several mermaids or pieces of mermaids that we could use. And you've got two pieces. Plus then you could use the album for pockets. We've got some bling that could be splashes. We have a mermaid tail napkin. And we have these mermaid stickers. And some of the animals and shells and things that live in the sea. I might have a gold set of things that from the sea. We have this stencil. This is the tissue paper that I pulled out. It's navy blue. I liked it with, even though these were black, I was thinking that might work. So I have the navy or the mermaid stuff. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 pieces here, so I would have to you know, be really consider what I was going to use from here. But I did buy this to make a Dollar Tree challenge journal, so so that's a possibility. So which one do you, on this, look at these would go with, sort of, possibly with a lot of those. So anyway, so I'm still leaning towards this one here. And for my basic Dollar Tree junk journal, and then I'm considering those choices over there to do for my my other challenge. but the thing is, I'm thinking if I go ahead and I mass make, say, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 6 journals from this, and I will need to dye some more, but I can also use these papers in here. That looks kind of cool. That might be kind of cool. my whatchamacallit, my scallop punch. This green, I've done that where I've used this green, that part of the board before for tags and things. So yeah, so so I think I'm going to go ahead and start with this and build a basic journal. And I think my first one I'm going to do with no tea dyeing. And then I'll do, because I still need to dye a little bit of all these papers for the tea dyed, but that way I can go ahead and get started. So I have Paper Terrace. I have her link to her video for the dollar store or Dollar Tree Junk Journal Challenge. Hers ends on March 15th. And I also have the link to the details video for our March Make a Kit, Make a Journal, Junk Journal Challenge. That is on the Dear Julie Julie channel. And it's, you pick 17 items and go watch the details, because I think it's going to be fun, because we're going to be able to use digitals and other things in that one to be able to make our journal really cool. I will be using my sew machine. I will probably be using punches and some other things. So I hope you will get to join us. The other thing, I may switch something out so I have a book, but we'll see. Remember that the March Make a Kit, Make a Journal, Junk Journal Challenge, that one will actually, there's a party and prizes when you finish that journal. Also, check out Dear Julie Julie Celebrate and Remember, my business Facebook page. I will be posting some of the 100-day projects there. Some of just random things are going to go there, because I'm ending up with too much video footage to be able to get, for them to all have a place to be. And we do a new junk journal challenge here each month on this channel. And this is our 65th challenge. 65th challenge. We'd love to have you join us. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.